that sucks. I'm like, yeah, it did suck. It sucked a lot. I really wanted those fucking...
You're looking so forward. At least you'll get steak tonight, so.
Yeah, that's part of why. Gifted. I hope you can hear me. I'm using an older phone, so I hope the streaming and the audio works well. Mark, how's it going? Hope you can hear me. Wasted the evening playing Fortnite, now drinking Twisted Tea. Awesome. Thanks, Gifted. I appreciate that. Mark, you think you got some Freak Force random issues? I have issue 1, but I don't know if I ever read it because, man, I just did not like the artist working on it. That's kind of unfortunate, but I do love me some Dragon. Tyler Stoneman, you say, what movie should be redone with Sesame Street characters? Some odd, random question. That being said, me and some of the fellas on a live stream one time were actually having that exact conversation about making like a dark, grim and gritty, like police procedural with Bert and Ernie as like detectives from like the movie Seven with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman investigating all these monsters. It had like an interesting enough sounding concept to us in the world of just farting around with silly ideas.
In the face of a hurricane, west wind.
Grace, the cosplayer. What are they drawing? There's just one me. There's no they, but it's just my comic series that I'm doing. Yeah, Grace, I don't play that game. That terminology doesn't exist to me. I appreciate you trying to be cautious, but I do not engage in that kind of speak. D-man. I will go by Bad Rock. Well, I appreciate the idea, Grace, the cosplayer. I know it was done from a place of, you know, trying to be respectful, but I figured with a name like Rob, it would probably be obvious. At least I thought. But I get it. I just don't play the pronoun game. I'll leave that to other people. Gifted HM Alves, He-Man, and She-Ra. That's fair. Kevin, what up? Guys, I have to stop for 2 seconds and step into the other room. I'll be 2 seconds on the Alright, sorry guys, I'm back. Kevin, the hair on that bottom panel is great. I was kind of having fun drawing that, if that's what you're talking about. Does the mic sound funny, D-Man? Is the audio weird? I'm using an old phone because I was waiting for a text message to come in on my good phone, and I can't catch a text message if I'm live streaming with my good phone. Yeah. J Deep, yeah, you recognize that song right off the Batman. The Batman. Yeah, that's him. Kevin Hall, the half snake guy, reminded me of that G.I. Joe animated movie. I never actually have seen that because I never got into G.I. Joe as a kid. I was into all the other 80s cartoons, but not G.I. Joe. Like, I kind of liked it a little bit, but... So I never actually saw that one. But I'm aware, was it Cobra Commander got turned into a little half snake guy? Or I might be thinking wrong on that one. Like, I don't dislike him. It's just, honestly, it was because my mom would not let me watch it because it was about war, and she's kind of a little bit religious back in her younger days, and she wouldn't let me watch a show about war. I'm like, but I can watch Transformers about warring robots, or I can watch He-Man about warring medieval kind of characters, but I can't watch G.I. Joe because a cartoon about soldiers. It's really fucking stupid. So I wasn't allowed to watch it, so I never got into it, so I subsequently kind of don't care. But anybody seeing that Kickstarter that's going on for that G.I. Joe collection of all the comic books and how damn good they're doing? Kevin, that's funny, man. My mom was like Jehovah's Witness, so it's like everything war, everything government, everything, just everything is bad. Everything is bad. Breathing air is bad. You can't be friends with normal people because they're too worldly. It's really fucking stupid. Yeah, that Skybound. Well, the Kickstarter they're doing for all those to reprint all those old comics. They had a goal of $50,000 and made it in like minutes, and now they're at over. It's like 2,175,000. Who the hell would have thought that that many people wanted, you know, collected G.I. Joe? I mean, it's awesome. Good for them. You know what's funny, Kevin? I remember growing up looking at all these old books and stuff that, you know, when I was forced to go to it when I was way younger. These Jehovah's Witness, the books and all that type of shit, and they'd have these paintings in them, and there was some pieces of artwork. This is before I knew that I wanted to be an artist. But I would look at that stuff, and I think back on it now, I'm like, there was some really good artwork in those things. Somebody put forth some effort. That's funny you mentioned that. Yeah, those Jehovah's Witnesses are too much for me, man. And I grew up surrounded by them. That was everyone on my mom's side of the family. My dad didn't have any family. Everyone he knew died. So my dad didn't have any family. So it was all my mom's family. They're all good people, but good Lord. A bunch of lunatics. Like my mom's sister, she wouldn't watch The Simpsons because she doesn't like what it taught. I'm like, what do you mean what it taught? It's a comedy, it's a show, it's a satire on everything. What are you talking about? Yeah, the Joseph Smith story is a very unique tale. The fact that they believe it so completely and totally, like this is fact, this is truth. It's kind of shocking. Right? Couldn't we all use some gold tablets that you dig up out of the ground that have a secret language on them that you have to have a special stone to read? Everybody just watch that South Park episode. The thing that's crazy is they're not wrong. Sleepy Joe makes everything worthless. I mean everything. Which new Godzilla movie? The good one from Japan or the kind of silly one from America, which I took my kids to watch twice? I need to watch that -1. I've heard nothing but amazing stuff about it, and so I plan to watch it. But Godzilla Kong, I mean, it is dumb, but my boys absolutely loved it. I mean, they like so much that like when I mentioned it the next weekend they came and stayed. Like, you want to go see it again? They're like, yeah, can we go see it again? I'm like, let's go. God. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about there, D-Man. That sample from the OG Godzilla movie. The way it starts out, right? Yeah, that opening bum, 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 or whatever. You're going to make me play it, aren't you? Oh, pardon my hiccup. Let's see. Now I want to play that song. Although I'm weird, I like the instrumental version of it. I just like the beat. I'm not all about the words, so you have to forgive me. Sometimes I just like the beat. Yeah, this is the Animatrix stuff. Which was really cool. See, D-Man, I don't pay attention to that lore because that's just one of the variations in whatever version of Masters of the Universe you happen to be watching. That was never anything set in the original 80s cartoon, so I don't pay attention to it because there's just too many variations, so I just keep it vague. Excuse me. Trollins and their big purple trollin hogs. What's SF2? Sorry, I'm sure it's probably obvious, but... Yeah, He-Man, how much you bench, bro? He'd literally be like, the planet? Here, watch. How much you bench? Yes. That's funny, Kevin. That's the proper response. Oh, Street Fighter 2. Right. Sorry. Yeah. I knew it would be obvious once somebody clarified it. D-Man, everyone should have a hot body. Even the ugly witches that you wouldn't normally want to bang, but then somehow you still would end up doing it. That's a good point, Kevin. Would it even matter? No, it all feels the same in the dark. Then you have to watch. You're like, oh God, your titties look like rotting hamburger. Look at me sucking on them. Kevin B. Hall, that's funny, man. I've always dug this song. Before color was invented. That's hilarious. I need to step away for a second. I gotta go get an art tool, and it's in my bathroom of all places. What the hell could I possibly be after? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Q-tip. What the hell could I possibly want this for? Any guesses? That is Kirby Q-tip crackle, exactly. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Gotcha. I was gonna say, I remember that song from when it was cool in Miami Vice. All right, D-Man, that shit was funny. Like, he still got it. Oh, I forgot about that. That's hilarious. Hangover the first was one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life. Hangover the second was one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen in my life, and I never bothered with the third. Like, does that joke work 3 times? I don't think it does. Satchel. Indiana Jones has one. Yeah, Kevin, that's right. It's literally what it was. Like, I wanted the second one to be funny. And I remember the first time I saw the first one, which was funny because I watched it at work, the store manager got all the department heads together and put on freaking the Hangover as like a team building exercise. It was the greatest thing ever. Never laughed so hard in my life. Even my wife at the time thought it was amazing. So then we rented the second one when it came out, and I laughed like once. And it was just like a kind of a quiet, like, yeah, that was funny. I'm like, well, they fucked that up. The cirrhosis thing, oh my god. Can you imagine? How's it going, Matthew? A crudely made Scandinavian stop motion with toilet humor? That's a phrase I didn't think I'd hear today. Doing good, Matthew. Just doing the same old shit you always find me doing.
Something to believe
Yeah, that's very much premise. VR, how's it going? Kind of looks like that. That is funny, D-Man. I can see what you're saying. Don Lalo, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'd do Street Fighter versus Master Zen before I did a Dragon Ball Z anything. And by the way, the Street Fighter characters would fucking get murdered. Yeah, well, I have to make him look all beat up. I just put up a video about the whole fight that he was in. Not a lot of people watched it. It's funny how the videos where I put up my own art and my own story very rarely get much views, which is fine. I mean, I get it. People want to see Spider-Man and X-Men before they see my crap in terms of general YouTube watchers. But I showed why He-Man is so shredded up. I did a whole video on the how and the why. So now every time I draw him in this particular scene, he's got to be just bleeding everywhere because Beastman ripped the hell out of him. Oh, I don't expect everyone to watch them all. I know it's a lot. You gotta select which ones you got the time for. I fully understand that. Yeah, that does suck that kayfabe is at least not what it's never going to be what it used to be. I hope Jim continues though, honestly. Probably won't, but or I don't know. Master's End versus Invincible. Those Invincible characters are super powerful though. I don't think anybody except He-Man and She-Ra themselves could stand up to them. Yeah. We could never replace those guys. They're way too knowledgeable and working professionals that know all the process stuff, and I'm just some dumbass schlub, and my brother's just like a weak-ass version of me. Don't tell him I said that. I think you're right, Kevin. I think you're onto something right there. It's just they were very interesting together. They were obviously very good friends, you know. So, yeah, it'll just... I mean, having Jim and, like, Shioli do stuff, I'd watch that. I'd keep watching that. Well, my brother's coming over tomorrow morning, or, you know, late morning. We're going to record some shit. It's been a minute since me and my brother got together and done some stupid stuff, so... No, no drunk. I can't say that that won't ever happen again for sure, but not this time. I mean, I was kind of quietly drunk on the live stream a couple days ago. Drunk mandatory. The question would be, if my brother and I decide to do another drunk live sometime, not tomorrow, what the hell should we look at? Yeah, but like what specifically, my man? Like D-Man really wants me and my brother to watch that Masters of the Universe movie, which we want to do. And that may be it, I don't know. But in terms of like, if we did a comic review. Like last time we did a Liefeld comic. If we got our asses wasted, what would be a funny thing to look at? Batman and Robin, that's funny. That's a train wreck of a movie. That's an interesting idea. The Golden Skeletor. Yeah. Legit. Kinda awesome. You are right. Matthew? I know this song from an episode of So You Think You Can Dance. I used to love that show. One of the hot girls, which is why I watched it, danced to this song. I'm like, holy shit. That's interesting, Mark. Make a drunk streams a bad comic book movie bit we do on occasion. It's called Starstruck. Raymart or Pia? This is He-Man. This is a Masters of the Universe fan comic. So, I guess I did my job right if you can tell who it is. Oh, I don't think I can watch the Double Dragon movie. The Street Fighter one, maybe. Because I have seen it before, so I at least know what to expect. Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile. Guile, who was supposed to be like the most American badass soldier in the game, is now like a Belgian douchebag. But Raul Julia makes that movie worth it. It sucks that was his final role, but that makes it all worth it. For me, it was Tuesday, right? But yeah, that's another example of like an actor doing a terrible movie, like Raul Julia, but making it interesting because of just his personality. Kind of like, what's his name who played Skeletor in He-Man? Frank Langella. And Raul Julia, in a way, like I'll never ever see Gomez Adams as anybody but, you know, Raul Julia, no matter how much they make him different in that not so awesome Wednesday show. I understand that actor looks more like the original, you know. Giannis. What was the song that I skipped? Skrillex. Yeah, you're right, Mark. Good things can exist in bad movies, yeah. Makes them kind of watchable. This is the song you dance with your wife to? This song? I mean, as long as it worked, right? I don't know how you dance to this song. No, I'm glad, man. That's awesome. You're like, that sounded familiar. You dance drunk with beer pong? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, it sucks. That you can still do it to Bristol, but yeah, with regular thin paper and you erase and it just folds up on you, it's like the worst. Yeah, it's happened to me a bunch of times. I've kind of learned for the most part how to be careful enough to not do it. Even worse than that is when you hit a piece of ink that you didn't let dry long enough. And then you go and just send a pile of ink just streaking across the page. You're like, fuck my ass. You talk about the panel borders, like these rough lines that I did, if that's what you're referring to. Those are fun. It's like a technique I'm trying to master. It's like Will's Portasio kind of started that kind of a border thing, at least as far as I know. And then Scott Williams inking on it made it look really good. And Chuck was talking about it, about how he tried to master it. And he told me that when he was at Wildstorm, I think Scott Williams, told him that Chuck was one of the better ones at it. Like it's a tricky thing. You'd think it would be easy to do, but like anything. Yeah, don't ink with Sharpies. Alright guys, I think I might be done here for this one. It's 2 hours, which is always a decent stretch. It's not 100% done, but it's like 95% done. So alright guys, I think I'm going to shut down for now. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it. Alright, guys. I'll check you on the next one.